Hello, my name is Tina Robinson. I work in Guam. I am a missionary there. My husband is the medical director and I am the alumni coordinator for Guam and Micronesia. Guam is an island that is 7 hours by flight going west of Hawaii. It is in a region called Micronesia. So we first moved to Guam right when my husband finished his family practice residency at the Florida hospital. We came there in September of 1998. And it was my husband, myself, and our daughter, who was 13 months old, Hannah. 10 months later that our son, Andrew, was born in Guam. As the years went by, we really wanted a third child. And so actually 8 years later, our third child was born, Joshua. And so he was also born at Guam Memorial Hospital. There's so many outdoor activities. You can take your kids to the beach. It's a great place to raise kids. We have a beloved dog named Nugget. And we just got him last year during the pandemic, and he is a wonderful addition to our family. My favorite local food is probably the soursop. It is a wonderful fruit that is a bit sweet and sour, very soft and completely delicious. We like to grow papayas. This is something that my husband has perfected, the art of growing papayas. We dig deep holes, put compost, and the papayas come out looking like small watermelons. So the indigenous language for the Chamorros is called Chamorro, and it has a Spanish base. In the Chamorro language, hafaday means hello or welcome, and the word for thank you is si jus maase. But most people speak English, so this is something where it's easy to communicate with the locals. Oh, one of my favorite places to go is to Lovers Point. It's on top of a beautiful cliff line. You can just see the ocean. Another beautiful place, it's called Shark Spit. This is actually a wonderful beach hike. It's a destination point in the ocean where you can swim, but it's one of the most beautiful hikes with the jungle and the beach and the ocean, and it's quite lovely at sunset. One of my favorite ways to relax is by going paddleboarding or snorkeling right there in the ocean. We are so fortunate that we live just about 3 minutes away from the ocean. It's not crowded. Literally, we have the ocean as our big swimming pool. Definitely, we have some funny memories. You know, I grew up in Southern California, where people go fast on the freeway. Things are fast-paced. Adjusting to island time is something that does take a little while. After about a year or year and a half, you know, you start getting used to the pace. And then you don't realize that you're getting acclimatized to the culture until you get back into California or other states in the US, and all of a sudden you feel like you're in fast motion. And so you realize that you've really gotten used to Guam, and perhaps you actually prefer it. Guam is known for their typhoons, or super typhoons. And so back in 2002, we had a super typhoon that came through Guam and literally devastated the island. This was a difficult time, but one that was really bonding. We didn't have electricity. There were days when we couldn't drive because there was a gas tank that was blown up at the port. We would work together to, you know, use each other's washing machines or borrow generators. And then at night, we had some special family time where the sun goes down, everything's dark. We would turn on our lantern or put on our candles, and we would have games or special worship time. And we got together with other families, and we were with other missionaries, just bonding and working together in a special way that without a natural disaster, you probably wouldn't have. So my husband and I have been in Guam just over 20 years now. We work at the Guam SDA Clinic. The clinic was established in 1957. We've had literally hundreds and thousands of alumni from Loma, Lynda come there to share the gospel and to work there. We offer surgery, orthopedic surgery, we have OB, we have a dental clinic, an eye clinic, a physical therapy facility. We also have a wellness center and primary care. I am the alumni coordinator, and what we do is we communicate with our alumni through email. We also have a reunion every year. This last year it was online. Other years previous, it has been right here at Loma University. And we do this during the homecoming time where we gather the alumni, we update them on our projects and programs. We usually have a couple of projects that we're asking the alumni if they'd like to contribute towards. Besides that, I am also working with the hospitality end of things at the clinic. When we have relief providers or guests or people that are coming new to the island, new missionaries, we provide meals for them, we provide activities and hospitality and ways that they can connect with other missionaries there. We are the hub for mission work to the outer islands of Micronesia. We as Seventh-day Adventist Church have reached about 35 of the 90-some islands. Therefore, we have 60-some islands that are not reached with the gospel. So what inspires me and gives me a spring in my step every morning is to think that we can reach the 60-some other islands that have not been reached by our medical or dental care, by the Bible work that we do, and reaching the people through high-quality health care and education.
My name is Hugo Leone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danielle O.
Hi, I'm Michael Robinson.
I'm Dr. Jonathon Thorp.
I'm Jasmine Walker.
I'm Bob Wresch.
I'm a family practice physician working relief work here on the island of Guam.
I'm a general surgeon who has been working at the Guam Seventh-day Adventist Clinic for 1 year.
I'm a family physician at the Guam Seventh-day Adventist Mission Clinic.
An internal medicine physician at the Guam Seventh-day Adventist Clinic.
Pediatrician currently serving at the Guam Seventh-day Adventist Clinic.
I'm director of the eye clinic, and I've been here for 31 years.
Spent 6 years here as a full-time doctor in 2000 to 2006. And some of the best memories of my life occurred during my service here.
My family and I have been here since 1998. I do family practice work and also do some administrative work as a medical director.
My family and I have had the privilege of being here since January 2021.
My husband and I have been here since January 2020, and we're enjoying serving God here at the clinic.
Yes, we came to Guam from Africa, the Kingdom of Lesotho, where we had served for 9 years. We thoroughly enjoyed it there and might be there still, except that our children were outgrowing the school there, and we thought it might be time for them to start learning to be Americans. We heard that there was an American island in the Western Pacific that had a 12th grade Adventist school and had a thriving eye clinic that had been looking for an ophthalmologist for 5 years. And we said, that kind of sounds like us.
I love the spirit of evangelism that is here at the clinic. The staff works together well to promote the preaching of the gospel through medical care.
Local patients here at the Guam Seventh-day Adventist Clinic are very appreciative of the things we can offer them.
I also like the way the Guam SDA Clinic works together with the educational system here in Guam, Micronesia, and with some of the other Adventist entities like Adventist World Radio.
I really enjoy working with like-minded physicians who have a mission to serve the island and who have the same mindset as far as high-quality care for the patients and ministering to the patients and serving God.
Being able to use the skills that I've learned from Lynda and to apply the local resources to help patients in need is really very rewarding.
The island of Guam is designated at a federal level as a health professional shortage area, meaning that in every area of specialty, there's an inadequate number of physicians here on the island. And patients are incredibly thankful for the opportunity to be able to receive care and to be able to access care here at the clinic.
I really think that the clinic is doing an excellent work in preventive health. I think the Lifestyle Center is one of the greatest contributions that the Adventist Church has made for Guam, Micronesia. It's helped a lot of people at multiple levels, multiple educational and societal levels to improve their health, and that has been a tremendous witness for the church here in Guam, Micronesia.
All of the physicians are on the same page concerning using the health ministry to reach out to patients, and so I really enjoy being on a team where we all have the same mission and goal in mind.
I think some of the best memories are the mission trips that we were encouraged to do as staff. We would go with nurses, with dentists, with some of our fellow physicians, and we'd go to some of the outer islands and do work, educational work, outreach work, and this laid the foundation for a lot of evangelistic work in the future.
And also the patients are so receptive to prayer and hearing about Christ and learning more about how they can live healthier lives. So I really enjoy being able to incorporate the health ministry into my practice.
I am very thankful for every patient interaction that I have at the SDA clinic. Patients are so friendly. We talk about their farming, we talk about their animals, we talk about their trips off island to see family and friends. And the connection that I'm able to build with patients is really meaningful, and it's just a joy to be able to talk with them.
So I really enjoy serving in Guam because the people are so warm and they're friendly, they're very kind and courteous, and so that really makes the day very enjoyable to work with them and to also serve them. We are in an underserved area here in Guam, and so there's not very many pediatric subspecialists or pediatricians on the island, so I really appreciate being able to serve in a place where I'm needed.
I'd like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, I was making a solo trip from Guam to the United States, and I dropped off at the airport, left my suitcase, and was now ready to check through security when I discovered I still had my Swiss Army knife in my pocket. Now, I didn't want to lose it in security, and I thought maybe there's somewhere around the airport I could hide it and then pick it up when I came back. On the other hand, I didn't want to be discovered hiding a weapon anywhere near the airport. Then it said, I have 6,000 patients. Maybe one of them might be in the airport. So I walked down the concourse and back again. Sure enough, there was a face I recognized. I didn't know his name, but he knew me. He said, Dr. Wresch, so glad to see you. I asked him to take my Swiss Army knife home with him, bring it back to the clinic next time he came. He did better than that. He took it to our clinic that very day, gave it to the supervisor of the eye department, and when I came back, I got my knife back. I like my patients because they are friendly, they're reliable, they keep their appointments, and they're grateful.
With any medical facility in the mission field, there are always needs. One of the needs that we have is for a new sonography machine. So a sonography machine is essentially like an imaging machine where this machine can see internal organs of the body. It's also called like an ultrasound machine. Ultrasounds people are aware of, or they can scan on the belly of a pregnant woman and see the baby inside. Sonography machines can also detect other things inside the body and other organs or places of the body that need attention if there's a problem. Our motto at the Guam SDA Clinic is leading people to Christ through high-quality healthcare and education. And this involves having high-quality equipment that we can use to diagnose and also sometimes to treat our patients. We have a sonography machine now that is working all right, but we need an updated sonography machine so that we can treat our patients with the highest quality medical care that we have available. This sonography machine would be used by the urgent care providers, our Lynda alumni physicians. It would also be used by our OB, Debbie Swena, who works right there in OB and has graduated recently from Lynda. It would also be used by our surgeons, our orthopedic surgeon and general surgeons there. So this is something that we need and is important to serve our patients well. Donations from the auxiliary would help us to raise money to buy a new sonography machine. And with that donation, it would help us to utilize the other monies we have to do other things at our clinic that are desperately needed as well. So this donation would be a great blessing to us because we're in need of a machine in the immediate future.
We're excited. This year, we're starting the building project. With the building comes many components. And one of the important components that will be in this building is a new classroom. However, we need your help to fund this. Our current classroom is inadequate to provide the health education that people on the island need. There's a huge amount of diabetes and lifestyle illnesses on the island, and people need to know how to be well and to stay well. Please help our Lynda University graduates better educate the population of Guam so we can share with them the good news of salvation. God bless you as you help us. Sa Diyos mas.
We really appreciate your support through prayer. And I think our greatest prayer request would be for us as missionaries, that we would surely and each and every day connect with Jesus, that we can truly proclaim the Three Angels message, the gospel message to all of Micronesia. We are currently working on projects to reach the unreached. And we also pray that you will just pray for our clinic, that we will continue to have wisdom in all the decisions and projects that we're involved in at the moment. And so we appreciate your prayers for each and every one of us. Thank you.